Previously, the group of you have been spending some downtime in the large Taltha of Akkad on the western half of Aquan. You've touched base with Finian. You've made some inquiries into learning the details concerning the ongoing political machinations and climate of this area. You've touched base with a well-to-do merchant to whom you've provided a large number of your materials from the spoils of your fight with Ethisi, in the pursuit of having a arsenal of gear made for you. You've had a set of armor, wing armor, between the remnants of the damaged parts of Ethisi's brain you harvested and the wings themselves. You were able to make an exquisite suit of armor, studded leather specifically, that can be worn to reduce damage and make you completely immune to lightning. You were also able to commission a total of 3 scale shields with the supplies that you had, which gain the ability to, couple times daily, give the bearer the ability to resist lightning from a blast that would otherwise imbue it onto them. You've also placed with a commission to be completed. They were investigating if it was possible. They have since confirmed that it is. That in just over 15 days, beginning of chess, you will have a bow that has been completed to your great cost, which I believe has now been paid for. The 7,200 silver has been marked out of your party loot, easily enough.
Yes.
You also got about to listening to some rumors, some of which caught the ears of Sive, of the legend, a rumor, a tale that's been sort of passed around along the merchants of a powerful djinn somewhere in the west, along the King's Road, that has been imprisoned somewhere, and people have been talking about it. It's not sure if it's tall tale or there may be some kernel of truth therein. You've the better part of half a month to kill. You can continue to spend time here in town. You can go off on this gallivanting tale. You can return to Kelpip now that your supplies that Sive has required has been purchased, and attempt to undergo the ritual of transmogrification. The time is yours. What would you like to do?
We don't jump
So,
in all at once.
as much as I would love to wait around for the bow, our experience at the library says otherwise. So we're gonna sit down with the rest of the party and fill them in on what happened at the library, if we haven't already. And Aeolus will fill them in on that he is mostly sure that Vergasiv is going to take them into the negative ethereal. And they should plan accordingly.
And what does plan accordingly mean? Like mentally?
So, so anything that we can craft, and I'll look to
Okay.
Tang.
Anna's been making potions for 10 days straight. She's looking rough.
Like
We can
protection from energy,
also
right? Like
that,
necrotic energy.
if that's possible.
I don't know.
I mean,
Asking.
I also think if we're going to go into the negative ethereal, we definitely need to head to Brigand's Hold to speak to the individual who has another way in and out, so that if we cannot use Vergasiv to escape, we know at least where one exit is. Now, I don't know where at Vergasiv will take us in the negative.
And every hour we're there, what happens? Can't remember. We can't spend very much time there.
We cannot. And any sources of necrotic damage are amplified, which means all of my abilities are going to fuck me up a lot worse than they do out here. So,
Yep.
I suggest
This is a suicide mission. Let's go.
No, we
No?
got this.
Okay.
So, do we make our way to Kelpips to have Scythe complete?
Dragon mode.
I think that's imperative because it would be so helpful.
Sounds fun.
I do think it would be very, very helpful for everyone, not just me.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else we need here besides waiting for the bow? And
We don't all have to wait for the bow. One of us can teleport at some point and pick it up. And
Yeah, I can jump back here.
yeah, it's just a.
okay. So, hi, what do you want to do about your rumor out on Kings Road?
I mean,
Sounds
it
like
doesn't
fun.
sound super pressing time-wise. I think I could be a dragon and then do it. That could also be helpful. Do Jin know things that are helpful? I don't know. I don't know much about them.
God, I don't know. No, I don't remember reading up much on them.
Or you'd think he'd be grateful, but who knows?
I mean, having someone that's able to grant us a wish at any point would be helpful in the final
Yeah.
showdown.
Yeah, is that real? I don't know enough about them. I feel like I've heard that, but
Spencer, have I read anything about them?
Make me a religion check.
Hi.
You've heard a number of stories of powerful creatures granting wishes to beings that have assisted them in one manner or another.
They sound very
You're
close
not
to
sure
hags.
of the veracity, or the general disposition of such creatures outside of rendering payment for services, but it's possible. It seems within the realm of, there might be some truth to it.
It's getting boring. Let's go.
Yeah,
Gee, thanks, Kim.
let's go. That's how about
No,
we
not
head
you.
how about we head back to Elderthorn?
Or besides casting, don't we need a high level mage or something? Isn't there something?
That would be Kelpip, right?
Elpip said he would do the ritual.
You guys gave him a heart of an ancient green worm. he was ready to make a deal.
I mean, well, wait. Technically, we don't have to go to Elderthorn to talk to Kelpip. We could just go to Kelpip here.
Yeah, Calcip's also.
Yeah. He's a resourceful one.
So let's head on down to the establishment.
Easily enough done. Takes you better part of an hour. Pick your way through the crowds carefully, but you find the same nondescript looking shop and step in, passing the same looking cleansing stone as you touch, and the dirt and sand that's gathered on your boots and garments falls away. And the familiar space of the establishment opens up before you. No one's present at the moment, but a few seconds of staring around at the various goods that he's been putting on display, the mountains of incense for ritualistic purposes. Hello, you're here quick. Nice to see you. What do I owe the pleasure?
Well, this one, and I point over to Scythe, is very eager to turn into a dragon. She can't wait. And I look over to Scythe.
It does seem we have gathered all of the necessary herbs and incense materials that you were unable, that was our end of the resource collection deal.
Very well. I suppose we shouldn't be dragging our feet then. Let's see.
Exactly.
All right. Are all of you observing as well?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to
hell
miss
yeah.
that show. Oh, hell yeah.
Did you guys buy tickets? I feel like you guys might need to buy tickets. This is a very personal moment for me.
I
Oh, but
think
we should have.
you have slobbered on me enough that I could watch you transform into a dragon.
I mean, now thinking about it, we probably
That's your
should.
thing, list.
We probably should have sold some tickets. On the other hand,
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have actually. They're lost. Fine, I suppose you may all observe for free. You're welcome. Thank you. Also, for helping or whatever. But
What?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Is there anything that you need help with, Kelpit?
If I may, Sive. I have the book.
Ziv is gonna stroke it a couple last times before handing it over.
Thank you. That was peculiar. I'm not sure if I'll need your assistance with anything, Aeolus, but I appreciate the offer. Know that it's there. You could just give me a few minutes. Actually, there is something that you and your friends can do. Yeah, come on back. Follow me. He gestures to all of you and leads you through to a second room of the establishment, I believe, in which none of you have previously entered. You go past, looks like a variety of different bays where, there would be a wall to cordon off another room. The wall's been removed, and instead just a room of various accoutrements. The first one that you pass by on the left-hand side, and they're all on the left-hand side, is a bunch of different metallic parts and gears and cogs and strange strips of metal that are impossibly thin and narrow. The next one that you move along has maybe 24 different burners going that are slowly bubbling various potions and liquids. Each of them has a distinct smell. The smell doesn't seem to quite sit properly. It smells more like a color than like a particular scent, and all of them together you get this weird sort of cacophony of rainbow smells that's assaulting and kind of unpleasant on your senses.
I want one of these workshops.
And the third one that you go along, you can see there is, you're not sure if it's person, humanoid type thing. It feels very Dr. Frankenstein. But there is what appears to be this large statue of a person that's sort of laid out on this table that is currently opened up. And if it wasn't for the fact that it's opened up and appears to be a creature of some type, you would have thought it would be just a stone statue. The next room that he leads you to has been cleared out, and there is a pretty large vat of what appears to be clay. Alright, Zav, you can sort of just lay down in the center of the floor there for a moment. And the rest of y'all start building like a clay wall around her. And Zav, after they get like your shape, you get out. And they can build like a little bottom in it.
I totally thought I was going to be in like a feeding trough or something. This is way nicer. Gonna lay down.
Yeah, I'll start helping make that clay wall.
Mm-hmm.
While you are all working, do you discuss anything? It's going to take you about 15-20 minutes to build this sort of clay sarcophagus.
Other than rude comments, nothing from me.
Is Kelpip in the room?
Yeah, he's currently, well, he's back and forth as he goes. He's going and fetching the various ingredients that he is contributing.
Okay. So, are you gonna like look like a dragon?
I don't know. Hopefully.
Wonder if she'll change size.
Or if she'll stay her size and just look like a dragon? Wouldn't
might be
that
useful, too.
technically make you a kobold?
Hey, wait.
I mean, wait a minute. Hold on. Huh.
I don't know if I like
mean,
that description.
Dragons are supposed to grow over time too, right? They just never stop growing as long as they're alive. So maybe one day she'll be as big as Athisi was.
I don't
no.
know how I feel about that either.
I think
I would be even less stealthy. That might throw a wrench in some of my activities.
I mean, Athisi did
All the
surprise
glitter.
attack us twice.
all the glitter. No. No, please.
True, I could
No.
probably drown someone in glitter, actually,
No.
at that point.
No, please. I'm pretty sure you could drown someone in the amount that you produce now.
You want to try?
While there are experiments that I want to try, that is not one of them.
Your loss.
I
It's great for your skin.
yes, this is how I got this young, right?
Oh, all right. You ready, Sav?
Oh yeah.
Your excitement is invigorating. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice looking crucible. That'll work great. He shifts one of his rings and pulls a large barrel off from one of the sides of the area. Here's our seawater. All right. I'm gonna have you lay down in here, Sive. Careful not to. Hold on, wait. Don't wear all the gear. I don't want you to damage your stuff. Take off your stuff and then lay down in here.
Maybe I really should've
Aylis
started
walks out of the room.
What, you don't want to watch science? You don't want to watch a new experiment?
He stops and then continues walking out of the room.
Like
No
how you
accounting for
don't want to support your friends.
Fine, just abandon me in my time of extremely rare magic need. Fine.
Alright, lay down.
So,
Uh,
efficiently lay down. Once Aylis leaves,
once-
there's no more mocking to be had.
Once you're Lane, he twists his ring again and tilts the barrel magically. He's not strong enough to lift that. And starts pouring seawater into the clay crucible that your compatriots have constructed. Just enough that if you push your head back, you can drop all the way underneath it, but nothing more than that. All right. Let's get started.
All right.
He goes around and sets up everything that he needs for the ritual. Then snuffs out all remaining light. chamber is now lit by only 4 ivory rods, each standing at the borders of the ritual space that's been designed. Each of them is carved with the curling draconic sigils. Their surfaces are gleaming like candle wax. As he holds the book and begins to chant, the runes pulse faintly as if lit from within. Slow, rhythmic, like the heartbeat of something vast and ancient sleeping beneath the surface. The incense that you had collected in your delightful selection of scents begins to smoke and burn as he trails it along in a small path as he starts walking in circles around the crucible in which you're laying, letting incense slowly sift out of the bag, and the smoke and fire following him behind. At first, the smoke from the incense is normal, and then it switches and appears thin and almost slightly blued, spiraling up in lazy coils. And then the scent thickens, impregnating the space with this mineral-rich, almost metallic scent. The air grows heavy, trembling in a way that makes the light upon the 4 rods sort of flicker and almost choke themselves out. Eventually, the smoke, as he finishes circling the space, drifts, downward and gathers around all of you at the height that you've made the walls of this crucible. Ever so slowly, little wisps of smoky waterfalls starting to fall into the space where you lay, Sive. The water responds as the smoke impacts it. The saltwater ripples as if stirred by an unseen tide. The walls of the room keep all wind that would disturb it at bay. The lines of the ritual circle that he's slowly created with the incense begin to glow a pale jade. This soft radiance underneath the smoke that spreads across the floor like veins of molten emerald. As this happens, the prepared dragon's blood is poured into the crucible to mix with the seawater and the gently curling smoke. You can feel the impact of the liquid poured into liquid very gently upon your sternum. Feels not warm, not quite cold either. The moment the last drop touches the water, everything shifts again. Hilpip's continuing to chant in this draconic tongue as this is performed. An enormous pressure starts to fill the room. Like suddenly the air is too small for the presence that occupies it. The smoke is pulled inwards spiraling violently towards the basin in which Sive lays. Sive, looking around, very carefully shifting your head here and there, you see that the water in which you lay has become opaque. The rest of you see the ivory rods that he's lit flare, each one shedding a beam of color tied to Ethisi, blue in color. The beams converge over the basin, forming this hovering lattice as they intersect and cause sigils and shapes to start spiraling through the air. As they turn and shift against your senses, there's a resonating, not quite grinding sensation, but this reverberation present in the air. You can feel it more in your bones than you do your ears. Each sigil, as it shifts, there's this deep thrumming echo, somewhere between a chant and a growl. As this happens, Kelpip lowers his hand into the basin over your face, Sive, and pushes you the rest of the way under the seawater. The rest of you see this happen, hear the water shifting. He lifts his hand out, and then the water follows. Not as a wave or as a splash, but it rises like a living shape, drawn upward in twisting spirals. Droplets hang suspended in the air above, shimmering with the jade light from underneath, catching the rays of blue coming from the ivory rods. Each of these tinged with the smallest bit of the drops of Ethisi's blood. Smoke threads through the droplets until each bead looks like it becomes its own tiny storm. Sparks of lightning, flashes of energy, small clouds of vapor swirling inside them. The runes continue to shift and alter within this space. And then suddenly a blast of cold crashes through the room as the ritual reaches its peak. The ivory rods around the room arc with bolts of lightning that link them in this trembling square, their runes burning white hot, threatening to melt. And this low, ancient sound fills the chamber. Not a roar, not a word, just this presence. This echo of the entity of a dragon, called forth by blood and ritual and spell. The sigils rotating in the center flare, shedding coils of power that lash down into the basin upon you, Sive, and what looked to everyone else as violent strands, but to you just looks like wave after wave of energy radiating down to you through the droplets of water that have become individual storms. The room flashes with bursts of this chromatic, shifting brilliance, illuminating every corner with this strobing light, making things appear flat, and then dark, and then bright once more. All of the seawater that has been suspended above the basin in these thousands of tiny droplets collapses at once, falling as a heavy sheet of magic all slams down upon the form of your compatriot. The sigils burn themselves out into nothing, evaporating into showers of sparks and electricity. One by one, there's a cracking sound. As you realize by the second one, it's the ivory rods around the room splitting and tearing themselves apart with the magic that's coursed through them, their purpose fulfilled, melting into the chalky shards that crumble across the floor. Then silence. Thick and absolute silence. Kelpip's no longer chanting. The air smells of ozone, salt, and the fading sweetness of orange and pine. Wisps of color drift in the stillness like dying fireflies before dissolving themselves. The water now rests calm, unbroken, faintly steaming. All of you hear one sound that sort of breaks the silence of Kelpip closing the book, reaching down into the seawater, and Scythe, you feel his hand warm on the back of your neck as you feel yourself being lifted up out of the water once more. What physical changes do your compatriots see upon you?
Oh, I guess skin tint and scales, maybe fine scales along the edges of hairline and at joints and stuff, maybe. Would my skin turn if it's a blue dragon, would my skin turn purple with the tint, or would it just turn blue if I was previously pink? I don't know
But
how
also
is
have
it like a,
more of a mottled appearance where some creatures will have color along their backs and a different color along their fronts.
ooh, that sounds pretty. I think let's put blue around joints and warm areas, I guess. uh Wings are probably a little thicker, I'm assuming, probably, and less insect-like. Am I bigger? It doesn't have like a size change.
You've not changed size.
Yeah. Okay.
As you extend your wings, you notice that parts of them that were previously very dragonfly oriented, you now have this jeweled stained glass pattern that has extended through some of them with electrical looking motifs, large patterns that remind you of Theseus' scales. Now your scales, as you sort of feel over the back of your hands, the outer edge of your arms and elbow, have extremely fine, not overly bulky, smooth but sturdy scales that seem to flex and shift easily enough. The back of your jaw moving up into your hairline. This pink into blue transition. You may increase your dark vision by 60 feet, if you did not already
I
have
have
it.
dark vision.
Now
So
you
this
do.
is I now have dark vision.
You now have dark vision 60 and blind sight 10.
So blind sight 20, I think, because I think I already have. Yeah, I have blind sight 10 already.
Fantastic. So then blind sight 20. You have resistance to lightning damage outright. You may add Draconic as a known language. And you have a breath weapon. Did I give you the details on your breath weapon yet?
No.
All right, wonderful. I'll give them to you now. What is your current proficiency bonus?
5.
5. This recharges on a rest, so short or long rest. It is 2 times your proficiency bonus, so currently 5, so it'd be 10. 10d10 lightning damage. It is 5
Whoa.
feet wide and goes in a 30-foot line.
Jeez.
You said 5 foot wide, 30-foot line?
30-foot line, correct. And it recharges every rest.
Ooh. That's crazy.
When your proficiency, should your proficiency bonus increase, the number of damage dice will also increase. You use Dragon, which effectively has you uncapped for the amount of damage that could potentially deal.
Oh, her spit is even more powerful now. Great. I'll go at the others.
God, that laugh.
I am not in the room still. I have stayed out of the room this entire ritual.
You can just hear my cackle from the other room.
Yep.
I guess, do I have an innate knowledge of my dragon breath, or am I, because I feel like Sai would immediately want to test it, but like, does she know that she's going to blow up the entire space?
It's up to you. Far to you.
Alright, she's not going to do it indoors.
I'm happy to be of service to you.
Much appreciated. I feel.
You can put your clothes on now.
Ugh. I guess I'll deprive you all of the joy of my visage.
Lost your train in the middle of that sentence there, huh?
Sorry, the shocks, they're in my, it's just jolting my brain a little bit. I'm getting used to it still. Forgive my impaired wit. She's gonna get dressed. So, I'm gonna go test my breath weapon. If anyone wants to watch, / if we can find someplace to test it.
The hell do you mean a breath weapon?
We shouldn't do this in the middle of a COD.
No.
Also, don't do it in my shop.
No, we head back to Elderthorn and you can test it out there aside, or.
Well, wait, hold on. We have a place that we can test a breath weapon that we just fought a dragon at. That we know is safe.
Okay, it's not going to be that crazy.
Yeah, I just think just not doing it in the middle of a city center that recently went through a civil war.
And I also don't want to test a breath weapon that Sai now has in the middle of Elderthorn either.
I'm not saying in the middle of Elderthorn.
No.
In the Pinwood.
Elderthorn, but we can just
Ooh,
go
in the
outside
Pinwood.
city.
The Pinwood would be fun.
Can we just go outside of the town?
Yeah, we
That's
could.
overcomplicated.
No, yes, but there's eyes outside the town.
I mean,
Oh.
good. They know Elder Thorn has the dragon defending it.
Oh God. We don't need to give her the ego of a dragon, guys.
That's too
It's a
late.
little late for
She
that.
already
I
had
think
the
that
ego of a
actually was
dragon.
infused into me during over the course of the ritual. I think that kind of is just unavoidable. You know, my superiority is just oozing from my pores. If you can't smell it,
Help.
I mean,
I would
let's just-
counter that somebody who already had the heart of a dragon would have chosen this to begin with. So it's been her the whole time.
See, thank you, Helly. You get it. I've just finally come into my true form.
Pretty much. And that scares the shit out of me, but I trust you.
It's okay. I'll only zap Aeolus.
I mean, I think Aeolus is immune. You're immune to lightning damage, right?
I am willing to take the lightning breath. I'll be fine.
That would be fun to test. We'll see how you can tell us how bad it is.
Yeah.
Let's just finish up what we're doing in Akkad, and then we can test it out.
I think that's all we need.
Oh, we got all the stuff from the trader?
Besides the... Oh. That's
It
the
just
only thing
takes
we
a
have to
little
wait.
longer.
Yep.
We can do other stuff while we're waiting on the boat.
Gin.
Like the gin.
Yeah,
We can
that's
test my
some
lightning
fun.
breath on whoever is keeping the gin captive if they exist.
I mean, I can't think of a safer place to test a breath weapon than in the middle of a desert.
Sure, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
So we got yeah, let's go. We just have to be on the lookout for anything weird or strange that could possibly mean that we need to tackle our problem immediately.
I mean, there's those exploding raiders near the mine.
Exploding?
Yeah, I thought I mentioned it last time. I only remembered exactly what exploding meant when we came back to the city.
No. You didn't mention anything about exploding. You just mentioned raiders.
I know, but I came downstairs and as soon as I woke up, I made the connection.
Oh, well, that's not good then.
So, we might check that out. Yeah, it was an issue we ran into during the Civil War.
Like,
we probably should check it out.
Everything, chunks of flesh everywhere, or like.
No, more like gelatinous goo, red goo.
Ooh.
All right, so then I think the Jin has to wait.
I mean, it's been a while since Dundon teleported to the mines, so I don't know how well we can rely on his memory, but I can at least take...
Nah, rather not.
No. If we could just head... I think your parents may be the closest spot.
Yeah, I definitely have a tree we can travel to near my parents' house. That's pretty close to the mine.
All right. And I'm sure your sister would love to see a breath weapon as long as it's safely pointed away from her.
Sure, just don't destroy their house or my mom's garden. It took a very long time to make it.
I would not incur that wrath.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what my mom can do, but it's probably not good. All right, we got to find a big enough tree in Akkad.
I don't think there are any in Akkad.
I mean, I think there was like that garden oasis area, like the lake area we fought, not lake, a pond.
Right.
Or I
The
mean,
oasis where we lost all the prisoners at.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I think there are a few trees there. If not, Dun and Elise can take us back to Elderthorn, and I can jump us from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go try and find a tree and a cod. That's big enough for us.
Certainly do so. But takes you the better part of a couple hours searching around, but you can find a tree suitable for transport via plants. Correct?
Yep. And I'll mark this one down as the cod tree for us if we ever need to come back.
Just right.
Yeah.
Cod oasis.
Yep. Yeah, and I have transport via plants prepared, so don't need to wait for that. I will cast it.
To where are you going?
To my parents' house, because that's the closest tree I know to the mine.
Okay. Yeah. Easily done. One by one, the 6 of you and the pup, whom I'm assuming has been with you.
Yep.
Yes, always.
I'm
I'm on the pup.
Steps and dashes through the tree and appear about 250 yards off away from your home, Siegfried.
Yep.
A familiar log-built home, cozy, quaint, modest, overgrown and sprawling garden, maybe twice the footprint of the home itself, off to the right-hand side as you approach, because you're approaching opposite the main road.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, time of day is probably late afternoon.
Okay. Does it look like anyone's home? Like, is there smoke coming out of the house? Sure.
Looks like there wouldn't be any reason for there not to be home.
I mean, what do you think, Alice? Should I ask my dad if he's noticed anything at the mine? Or should we just head right there?
I mean, if we want to gather as much info while we're here.
Right.
And I'm going to turn to Hyde and go, can I test something?
Anything? Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Shock and grasp.
Touch. What does resistance drop it?
It halves it.
Okay. So that's 6.5, 7 points.
Well, wait. Are you wearing the armor?
I don't know if I am yet, actually. I don't think it's in my inventory.
Oops.
It's in the party inventory right now, but I'm not sure whose folder I needed to put it into.
I think Side's the only one. Side and Tang are the only ones that wear light armor, right?
Yeah, and Tang doesn't want to lose
the cloud armor.
Tang needs to not die if she gets hit in the air and passes out.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm the only other one that can wear light armor, and I already have resistance.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't see why Side shouldn't have it.
So, hi. Oh. Ugh.
And nothing
Why are you?
happens.
Okay, that's good. I mean, you're becoming more like Ithisi every day.
That's the goal.
I mean, she already wants to hit me with a breath weapon.
Doesn't everyone though?
I have to ask Arvir if he's ever wanted to breath weapon me.
I think Arvir might have a breath weapon, just not as strong as things.
No, but
Not as
right,
strong as
but I
Things.
mean, like, Arvir has been around since I was this young originally, so he's known me.
All right,
I have
let's
to
go
ask
check on
him.
let's go check on my parents. I go knock on the door and hey, it's Siegfried. I got the Mad Dogs with us. Sorry for dropping by unannounced.
Oh, come on in. It's open. You enter into a room that smells heavenly. She's clearly been cooking all day, and there's a large pot currently hung over the hearth fire. It's slowly bubbling. It's just the right height that it's not going anywhere quick. Just sort of ladling through it, checking the consistency before she adds anything else. Hey. Well, welcome. What brings you all by?
It smells delicious. Is Dad around?
I think he's around somewhere. Check.
I mean, that's pretty rude. It's very nice to see you, Mom. I didn't mean to just come in and only ask about Dad. I hope you're doing well.
Wow, Siegfried.
I hope Orla is doing well
know,
too.
Right? No, he's around somewhere.
Okay.
I'm not quite
I
sure
mean,
where he is offhand.
You're cooking. You'll be here eventually.
Is there anything I can help you with?
We're
It sounds
coming
like you're here not just for a social visit.
No, we heard of those weird incidences of exploding raiders at the mines, and we've actually run into people like that before, and we kind of came to investigate. We thought Dad might have some more information before he head that way.
Exploding people. Oh, over. I don't know. They. All I heard was they sort of said they didn't feel so well, and like people who saw it happen. They didn't feel so great 1 minute, and then the next minute, pop like a zit. Like,
Damn, so it wasn't the raiders that were exploding, it was miners.
oh, there's people exploding. Yeah, it's not great.
I heard there were people attacking the mine, and they're the ones that were exploding. But just to clarify, it's the miners themselves that are exploding.
Well, there were raiders that attacked that also sort of popped. That was a little while back.
Okay.
I thought you were here about like the more recent stuff, which was some of the miners.
No, but that's not good.
We didn't hear about that.
No. So it's probably good we came back.
I imagine Blackburn would have more details.
They've been
And the
looking
mine.
into it. They've had people out to the mines already.
Yeah.
Like good people. Nath himself came by, did his sort of waves her hand, whatever, and like took a look at everything. Took a look at all the miners too, that were there on shift at the time. I suppose he must have touched base with them, like when he got back to Elderthorn. Anyone who wasn't, like who had been on shift when stuff was happening, but then like not there.
Yes.
Right.
Aloro isn't the best at sending on reports. He definitely abbreviated that quite a bit, but
Well, it's also
Laura's
been
got
quite a
ranked
while
theory.
since since we've checked in.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you, Siegfried, but Allura does outrank you. He is your commanding officer. He doesn't need to send reports to you. You send
True.
them to him.
True.
This is true.
I mean, if I had a superior officer that acted like a superior officer during my training period, maybe I would have a better time. Just look at Aeolus. Anyways,
I'm sorry, we were pulled into saving the world.
Oh, you certainly did a good job of saving my world. Pats you on the cheek, Aeolus.
Wow, that's great. Your boy has kept me alive more times than I can count, and Tang has kept me alive even more. So, and Scythe has saved me once or twice.
there's something. I'm not sure. I was hoping to wait until Dad came back because there's something important I needed to tell you and him and probably Orla, because it's better that it comes from me than anyone else, I think.
He can wait.
You sure?
Yeah, Scythe and I will go further out and we'll find a spot for her to test.
Okay.
I gotta watch that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mom, do you want to see her launch off some lightning bolt breath? She's a dragon now, for some reason.
I'm part dragon now. I'm a dragon fairy now, you know.
I thought there was something different. I thought you were just molting.
Yes.
I
Yes.
didn't draw
Yes.
attention to it.
Yes, she's turning into her true form, which is a kobold.
It-
Kobolds have wings.
Some do.
Some do, yeah.
I don't, yeah, that was half a genuine question. But
I'm sorry, Scythe.
But not like
Aeolus
those
walks
wings.
out.
Not like
To
those
be
wings.
fair, you'd be queen of the kobolds because you're more powerful than any kobold I've ever seen.
Sure, I mean,
so.
if you want to
and
start a
vampires,
cult,
so,
You,
know,
you want an
Oh,
army?
yeah.
You want an army? Go subjugate the kobolds. They'll
True.
follow you forever.
I do feel like I'd make an incredibly charismatic cult leader, and I do feel like kobolds might be susceptible.
We already have cult problems. Can we not introduce another?
Well, fight fire with fire, right?
That's your lightning.
It's the same principle.
We already have lightning.
All right. So the group of you find a distance suitably away from Siegfried's home.
I'm going to say Scythe does not have a great sense of what the scale or scope of this is going to be. Just
aim up. Just aim up.
No. We have to see how strong it is. And Aeolus will
Yeah.
stand roughly 30 feet away.
Whatever.
I think the intention is also like measure the length,
Sure.
check its
Yes.
girth.
Just look over, Tank. Just be ready. If this goes awry.
I'll be fine.
I prepare some water buckets
You're
in case
never
you
fine.
burn. Go.
I'm
You'll be
always
fine.
fine. I trust Scythe.
I fly above to have a better look at it with the pup.
I'm not lying.
All right. All of your preparations in place. Scythe, you're staring at the man that's been calling you a kobold for the last half a day.
Scythe is taking that in stride. I think it would actually be a bit insensitive to be insulted by that, you know?
Sure. How do you unleash your new toy?
Does my spit have sparks in it now? When I'm warming it, I feel like that would happen, right? Warming up at least, maybe not default state, but
Oh
It's like
god.
little sparks of static electricity when you try to lick someone. So just a little
Makes
zappy.
their hair stand up now.
Just a little 9-volt battery in every globule of spit.
It's not bad.
Without the chemically aftertaste. Yeah, I guess Siva's gonna swish her mouth out with her own spit twice on the ground, and briefly get distracted by the sensation of sparks. Quite again. Is it more of like a? Is it like is breath more of like a roar? Is it like a spitting? Is it like just breathing out like that? Like
It's up to you to determine how you want to flavor it.
We're gonna make it spit themed. It's gonna be feeling more. It's gonna be closer to that than it is gonna be heavy breathing. And I can't consistently roar. I'm not very. I don't want to do that. So we're not gonna make it a roar.
Certainly. What do your compatriots see as you unleash your dragon spittle?
It's a little overly casual, so I've kind of is just gonna. There's not like a whole body. There's not like a very much of a rear back or anything. It's kind of just like a casual, like as though she were spitting on the floor. Except I guess from her mouth comes a massive sparking stream of lightning that is also putting off glitter. There's definitely glitter in the air, and it's kind of sparking a little bit as it flicks off 30 feet straight. I guess that would hit Aeolus, right?
So this is basically a hawk tua.
I guess,
Oh,
but it's like
no.
it's not like a single glob. I guess the end of it kind of looks like a glob because of the vibe that I've added to it. But the primary, it's primarily a stream until the end, and then it has like more of like a liquidy kind of plasma in the air kind of look.
Fantastic. The saving throw is dexterity.
Okay.
And the DC is equal to your DC, so I believe 18, from what I just checked.
Okay.
I mean, you were standing still anyway with the intention to be hit, but...
Yeah.
So your proficiency is 5, so go ahead and roll 10d10 lightning damage, Sive.
Oh gosh, wow. 10...
I just turned it down and just imagine if Groudle became a dragon. I just shiver.
Oh god.
Yeah. At least Scythe can control it somehow. I hope.
Okay, nice. It's not the best rolls I've ever had, but
47 points of lightning damage to you, Aeolus.
Yay.
For resistance. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
oh wait, you're not entirely immune?
No.
Oh.
Oh, was that spit?
Aeolus.
I think it's technically plasma, Aeolus.
Additionally, Aeolus looks like he just got out of a gentleman's club, and his current form is too young to enter.
Oh no, am I
whole
covered?
front has like this nice, like body butter infused with sparkle glow of sparkles.
Okay, so the next feat he gets is absolutely Fey touched. There's no argument.
I regret. This is gonna take so long.
So I
To
adjusted
wash
how you
out.
your breath weapon set. As long as you don't have attack ticked, it'll default to the saving throw.
Okay, cool.
And then the range, if you duplicate it in the description.
Okay, cool.
And then you should be able to put that in chat now, and it should do everything all at once.
So,
Perfect. Yep, there we go.
Beautiful.
so were we able to figure
Damage
out
roll, holy shit.
Yeah,
that
wow.
rate? Oh, I'm happy I didn't take that.
I mean, it's average 65. Yeah.
Are we happy that, or like, did we did we catch the range? I'm sorry, my eyes are covered. God,
Yep, it's about 30 feet.
great.
Not as far as the DCs, but still pretty
Can I
decent.
cast Create Water to make it rain on Aeolus?
Oh no.
Don't wash away his afterglow.
I don't think I need Afterglow. I think my skin is perfectly fine. I'm gonna need. Oh.
Well, it's perfectly fine now. It's very moist.